Hi, this is Lisa from Low Cooking Rubber Stamp. Today I'm going to show you how to make this 3D box card. You can actually flatten it and then you can actually mail it, and it's very easy to make. This is one of our free make and take project on our 2019 Low Cooking Stamping Cruise, and now is the time to share with you. That's started. So we're going to use our summer blooming stamps, stamp set, the matching die, and again we're going to use our words background. So in the summertime blooming, there is a shadow stamp set, there is also the detail stamp set. So the shadow stamp set, they work well with markers. The detail stamp set, you can color in. There's too many different ways to coloring, and I'm going to show you how I color my detail stamp. Okay, to be able to create this 3D box card, you are going to need your foundation. I got this piece from the paper cut. They already pre-cut it because I was preparing for 48 card for my cruise customer, so it take me a while. So if you only make a 1 or 2 card, I will provide you the size and tell you where you should cut and where you fold. So by the end of the tutorial, you will see the measurement for this card. Okay, the material list, we're going to use a StazOn. We're going to use any kind of die-based impact you have it. I mix all Distress, Marvy, Memento, some double, some large and small. And this is called the Angelina fabric. If you have it, that's good. If you don't have it, try to find something similar, you can replace it. So this Angelina fabric, I saw it at Joann one time. The best place to find this one is the place they selling the sewing material. Okay, so now we are going to stamp our background or foundation color. Like I say, I like to create my own background. I don't really like to use a pattern paper. Sometimes I do, but most of the time I created my own background pattern. So this is the card. You got to prepare your card first, and then we are going to stamp that. Because the card, we are going to try to folding it and open it, we are going to stamp inside of the box. Make sure you stamp at the right spot. Okay, and I'm going to use this stamp image. It's a puppy, but it's a shadow stamp. So the shadow stamp, the white outline. So that's a shadow. It's a solid image like that. Okay, so we have a 2 impact here. I'm going to use the light orange and the pink. So we start with the light orange first. The best way to ink your stamp is rub, tap, tap, tap. And then we're going to just stamp any way you like. So start with the one orange, and then ink again, rub, tap, tap. And then you're going to stamp the other area. So try to fill it out only the 2/3 of your paper, because the bottom part we're going to folding it, so you're not going to see it, so don't waste your time to stamp the whole page. But if you like, why not? Okay, now I have finished stamping all my background. You do have to re-ink your stamp every time after you stamp. The color is not enough to do the 2-time stamp, so make sure after you stamp first time, you try to hold it for 3 seconds so the ink will absorb very well, and then you re-ink your stamp and the stamp again. Don't if you don't re-ink it, you will find out the second stamp image is going to be fading it. Okay, now this is something important. So this is our box, right? We are going to folding it and we're going to open it. So it's like a kind of flower opener. When you open it, we want to make sure our script is at the right direction. So this is after you stamped it, and you are going to rotate it, and we are going to do our background. So the background, this is what I do. I use my impact. So rub your background stamp, and tap, and then you're going to start from one side, and then just rub your finger, and then that's how you get a background stamp. It looks pretty nice, right? Some part is missing, it's okay. I don't really like 100% full coverage, so that's start from here. Remember, this is a handmade card. Every card have to look unique. Okay, I did pretty good. If you want to do like an angle, feel free to do that. Why not? here. So that's what's look like with the script. Okay, and now we're going to fold in our box. So just folding it, and then you're going to put some tape here. Okay, we're gonna just glue it, folding it first, and kind of put it together like this. And you kind of just fold it, fold it, fold it. So that's your foundation box, and then you can mail it just like that. Okay, and then we are going to put this piece to support our flower. So this is a 3.75 inches wide, and then we're going to just put the tape here and tape here. Okay, so now we are going to color our poppy die cut. So I already stamped this image and die cut with this die cutter, and I use a StazOn. If you find the StazOn black is kind of too heavy, you can try to use a dark brown. It will work just fine. So instead of I spend the time to coloring, if you like use a Copic marker or watercolor, feel free to do that. But I like to, you know, do something different. I like to fast results. So I am going to use daubers. So I have a few daubers here, and I found that dauber is awesome, special when you have the matching stem, matching die, and use dauber. You don't really have to care about how careful you have to stay inside the line, because any color they are off the line with a die cutter. So I use a dauber, pick up some yellow, and then I kind of just apply. Close here. So always try to start with a light color. So I just use a light yellow color, kind of apply on my flower first. Okay, like these, and flowers. So the best way to coloring with dauber is drawing a little circle. And this time I use a regular cardstock. When you want to use the dauber, the regular cardstock work better than the glossy paper. So I give my foundation color light yellow, and then now I am going to use orange. So we're going to just use the other dauber, pick up some orange color, and then just find a corner, a little bit drawing circle, give a little bit touch out for the orange. And I'm going to use a green color to color the leaf and the bud. Okay, so just drawing a little circle here, light green, dark green, always two color, one light color, one dark color. And then we're going to add a little bit darker green. And then if you want to, you can add a little bit pink color. When the pink and the orange, they mix together, they kind of create they don't have like a red poppy. They have orange, they have a red, so we can just use, if you want a more red color, you just add a little bit more red. You want a more orange, you just add more orange. So, and then I'm going to use my green dauber, pick a bit green, to color the middle of the flower. This how I color it. It looks so pretty, and you look like you spent a long time to color it, but that's it. Just take like a 20 second. All because we have the matching die. With the die cut, you cut it out, and then you don't have to worry at all. Okay. Okay, and then we are going to just put it all together inside the box. I already colored my butterfly and dragonfly, so in this tutorial I'm not going to show you how to do it. If you like to learn how to do it, just go to our online DVD library, check the other tutorial. So I put a little bit glue and put my flower poppy over there, and then the dragonfly I put some foam tape, and I'm going to put this corner. And you can have more than one dragonfly or butterfly. Why not? You have the stamp already, right? So I put my butterfly here, and happy birthday, thank you, anything you like. So let's do this. So I'm going to put my happy birthday. See, just like that, and then see how easy you can flatten them, and then send it by 6 by 6 square envelope, and that's so pretty. And then if you just want to give your friend as this is Angelina fabric. I found out they make a very nice touch up, so just kind of shuffle a little bit between, okay, just like that, and just like this. Voila! See how easy it is? I hope you like this tutorial, and make sure you sign up our newsletter, because we don't send the email out or check our website. We don't still email out when we have a new tutorial, because we don't want to disturb you. 1 or 2 email a month, that's the maximum that we are doing it. So if you don't want to miss a tutorial, make sure you sign out the newsletter from the YouTube, so you will receive an email, the notice that Low Cooking Rubber Stamp had a new tutorial for you, or check or like us on the Facebook, so we always post all the new design, new tutorial on our Facebook. So if you don't want to miss it, make sure you check it out. So thank you for watching. I hope you like this tutorial, and see you next time.